So welcome back, everyone. We're live on Facebook. So hi to everybody out there. My next guest has also been on with me for over 5 years. I have with me Howard Farkash. He is an insurance and benefits specialist. And let me just say what you're gonna hear throughout this a lot is just call Howard because he's just fantastic, and he's been around this world for so many years. Howard, I want you to tell everybody a little bit about what we're going to talk about today.
Hi, thanks a lot, Carol, and good afternoon to the studio audience and the audience out there in Radio Land. I'm Howard Farkash of the Howard Farkash Agency, and we specialize in helping people transition their benefits from work to retirement. Things like life insurance, health insurance, including Medicare, disability income, and long-term care. So I want to welcome everybody back from the long Labor Day weekend, and 'tis the season. What season, you ask? Well, it is the football season, and I'm happy about that, but it's also the holiday season, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, all that is yes. But for us in the healthcare financing business, it's fast approaching into the Medicare season. So let's just review Medicare and the Medicare season itself. Hey, programs, get your programs. Two types of people out there, people on Medicare or people who will sometime at some point be going on Medicare. If you're already on Medicare, nationwide approximately 70 million of us are, come October, we'll be coming up on the annual election or enrollment period. We call that AEP, where there will be an opportunity to change your plans, move to a different or perhaps a better plan, or one that might meet your needs more completely or at a better price. This change period, October 15th through December the 7th, is for plans starting in January of 2026. But that run up to October, December enrollment period is preceded by a 3-month preseason training period where we brokers, just like the professional football players, we brokers who are a large part of the enrollment force, learn about which plans are repeating for 2026, which are no longer going to be available, what the changes are going to be on the various plans that are rolling over, and what new or additional plans look like, at least in draft form. Plans that change are Medicare Advantage plans and Medicare prescription plans. Medicare supplements stay the same year after year after year. You won't be getting an ANOC on those plans. If you're on a Medicare Advantage or a prescription drug plan, you will be receiving that ANOC via U.S. mail, and that should come to you by the end of September. It will look like advertising, but don't throw it away. It will tell you all about the changes to your plan. It will tell you how your plan is changing. Sources tell me that every Medicare Advantage plan is required by law to send an ANOC letter by September 30th, as I mentioned, to all enrollees. The ANOC highlights changes that will take effect January 1st of the next year. It must include changes to which plans are continuing and which plans are exiting the market. It must talk about the premiums, deductibles, and copays, the changes to those. It must talk about changes to covered services and benefits, medical as well as prescription drug. It must talk about changes for the rules to access care, what kind of prior authorizations will be in effect, referral requirements, and things of that nature. And finally, it will address the Part D formulary. Is your drug going to continue or not? Are the drugs you are on that maintain your life going to be available to you on your present plan, or are you going to need to change plans? Now, this is an important document. It is not advertising. Read it, study it, review your present plan to avoid a New Year's surprise when you go to the doctor and he says, we don't take that plan anymore, or the pharmacist says, you're not covered for that drug any longer, basically. These are the kind of surprises you do not want. You must decide if you want to stay on your present plan or switch to a different plan. If you want to switch, call your broker if they're serving you well. If you need a broker, just call Howard.
And just call Howard at 602-909-8433. And what will they get when they call you, Howard?
Well, here's what you won't get. You won't get a sales pitch. Instead, you'll get a concierge service. We'll collaborate and look for the plan that best meets your needs, then decide on staying with your current plan or switching to another plan. Now, just so you understand, here's what we look at when we do a review, and this is called product review. Review your present plan, see if it's as good as plans that are available to you. Outside of your present plan, decide whether you want to stay on your present plan. We're going to look at the premiums and the costs. Is it worth making a change for a change in premium? We also want to look at the maximum out-of-pocket. A lot of plans will change the maximum that you're responsible for. If you get a lower max out-of-pocket, that might be to your benefit, as long as they're not changing other things. It's kind of like juggling. There's a lot of parts to this, a lot of moving parts. We're going to look at the coverage themselves, what the changes are. We're going to look at the pharmacies and the provider networks. Is your doctor still going to be in network? Is your pharmacy still going to be in network? And then we're going to look at the prescription drug coverage. Has the formulary changed, basically? What are the copays? Are the copays changing adversely? Are they going against you instead of for you? We want to check those things out. And how about the extra programs and perks that are part of Medicare Advantage plans? Are they increasing? Are they decreasing? Are allowances? Is the dental allowance going up or is it going down? Those are the kind of things you want to know about. You don't want to throw away that document, the ANOC, that looks like it's advertising. So what we really want out of the review process is clarity. We don't want surprises come January. So what I say to all the people that I am fortunate to care for and to talk with is be proactive. Don't wait for a telesalesperson to call you. They get paid to sell you what their employer wants sold. I get paid for helping you determine what your wants and needs and finding the best match among the available plans. You don't pay me, the insurance company you decide upon, that's who pays me, basically. I work for you, I advocate for you. Be wary of ads. 30-second TV ads are often clever, but can be deceptive. There is no perfect plan, but there is the right plan based on your wants and needs. What's best for you or for your neighbor may not be the best for you. Don't call a carrier direct. All they tell you is how great their plans are, but are they right for you? Just call Howard and get concierge service. Don't fumble your renewal period.
That phone number to call is 602-909-8433. I gotta talk a little bit about you,
Well, go
okay?
ahead. Well, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm gonna do that. You get right up to that, Mike. Well, let me tell you something about Howard. The most meticulous person I've ever met, probably in my entire life, and you're all about servicing your clients. You work for them, you research for them, you make sure that they have the right plan for you, and as we're coming up to the Medicare season, which is just around the corner, what are the dates, Howard?
October, well, actually, you can enroll in plans for next year, starting, here we go, pulling a blank. Starting October 15th and moving on to December the 7th.
Right, and here's the thing, you want to make sure that you have the right plan for you, and that's what it's all about. When you talk to your neighbor or your friends, they don't have the same needs that you have. It's all, you could even be the same family, your wife, and you might have different plans. And when you really want to know what's right, and you want to, if you don't understand a plan, he's the man for you to talk to, because he will make sure that you understand it before you hang up the phone. Go
Right,
ahead.
and we expect a lot of changes in plans during the coming year, basically. Last year was, we had somewhat large number of changes, and we're expecting an equal number this year going forward. There will be some plans that are going to exit the state. They're not going to be here again. That opens up the opportunity for you to switch. If you don't like Medicare Advantage, you might have the opportunity then to switch without any particular underwriting. You may be able to switch into a Medicare supplement plan. So that's something you may want to keep in mind just as well. They also tell me formularies are changing, certain prescription drugs are changing. Oh, a little news about prescription drugs. As long as you get your prescription drugs off of your plan, you'll have a $2,100 max out of pocket. Many of you don't have prescription drugs near that kind of cost structure, but then on the other hand, many people do have, and they used to pay a lot more for their drugs than $2,100. So certain administrations have put better plans into place for all of us.
Well, it's Medicare season just around the corner. Just call Howard.
And don't fumble the season.
That phone number to call was 602-909-8433. And it's okay to call him now, because you know what? Getting on top of this, doing it sooner rather than later. You may not be able to sign him up yet, but you could do the
planning.
research.
Do the planning.
Do the planning. It's all about that. Again, his phone number to call is 602-909-8433. How long have you been doing this, Howard?
Too many years, ever since 1998.
Just call Howard. His number is 602-909-8433.